and welcome back to the Kecoughtan Sports Report, where, Matt, we take a look now at the Beach District and Landstown coming in senior night, a chance to kind of force a tie with Kellam in a game much anticipated throughout the year.
This is a Landstown team, Chris, that lost to Kellam back in the first meeting to start the season. Can they get revenge and force that tiebreaker? We check out the action now as the Knights take on the Eagles here for first place in the Beach District, as Ramon Snowden led the Knights of Kellam, probably the Beach District Player of the Year to it.
Yeah, let's do that again.
That was a long time to
It's
go.
all right.
I was like, we keep talking. I'm like, where are we going? Where are we going? We're staying on us?
Okay, so we should probably start with you.
And welcome back to the Cox 11 Sports Report with Chris Park. I'm Matthew Hatfield. And Chris, we now check in on a battle for first place in the Beach District.
That's right, Matt. Kellam and Landstown, senior night for the Eagles, a chance to make a tie in the Beach District and force a one-game playoff between the rival Knights.
Oh, this is going to be a good one in Virginia Beach. A packed house as Kellam won the first meeting to open this season. Ramon Snowden, the likely player of the year in the Beach, had a huge night. But Landstown, you know, Dwight Robinson's crew, Chris, they're going to ratchet up that defense for this one.
And they're going to have to rally with that. Their senior leader, Jordan Roberson, who is out with this one with a sprained ankle. It's going to take a yeoman's effort from everyone, and the shot knocked in from the corner there gets a good start off for the Eagles.
Another senior, Cameron Alston, delivering there in the corner. Then it's the big fella, Andre Stanley, with two in the paint, as Landstown has the size and some guys from outside who can strike. Kellam, though, going to go to its star player. That's none other than Ramon Snowden, headed to Old Dominion. He's got the touch from long distance.
And Snowden certainly keeping up his case for player of the year. Again, from range, knocks it home. And right now, Landstown having a tough time keeping Snowden in check. A
part of Snowden's game that has improved tremendously over the past year, his outside jumper. At Landstown, they got the size, not only Stanley, but Darius Bolstead, the 6'8" sophomore, as the Eagles trail at home 16-11 after one.
Off the inbounds pass, the miss is going to lead to a Landstown break. 2-on-3, no numbers, but the trailer is going to find the basket. Unoccupied, easy hoop for the Eagles, as that was Andre Stanley.
Look at the post guy, Stanley going through the lane on the break there. Kellam can't quite get the outside shots to fall early on, and that's something that's really been a key to their success. And it's Shaheem Swinson with the two on the break. He's headed to play his college football at CNU. Landstown with a lot of depth, as Coach Robinson's team always gets a contribution or two from its bench. And then it's Alston dialing it up from long range.
Yeah, Coach Robinson made a point of singling out Swinson before the game, saying the senior leader had to step up. That was his only basket, but he certainly provided a calming presence for this Eagles backcourt.
Then it's Sebastian Sandefur, long distance countered, as the Eagles now starting to get in their rhythm offensively from the perimeter. Snowden driving through the lane, no call there as he gets the contact, but it's William Shook there with the second effort to keep the Knights in the game.
And you notice the defense there by the Eagles, 4 guys around Snowden. It would be up to Kellam's supporting cast really to kind of pull this one out into the fourth quarter. Down low, Stanley gets the hoop in the harm, and the Eagles trying to come back into this one, down only by a couple.
Yeah, Landstown looking for a signature win and a comeback. They've usually won a lot of games playing from the front. It's Alston from long range. It's in, and now that Kellam lead has shrunk to just 2 points, 34-32. We got a defensive struggle here at the Eagles, and that's just the way Coach Robinson and company want it. And then it's going to be an off-the-dribble move, off the window, and good for Keanu Rubin.
Rubin with the 2. As both coaches now imploring their teams to make smart decisions. Coach Robinson trying to get this one taken home, 43-40. Final seconds. You know the ball is going to wind up in Snowden's hands. It's just up to the Eagles defense to make sure it's a contested shot. Snowden nearly gets forced out of bounds. Double team, fires one off long, and a rebound to Alston. And that will wrap it up as the Eagles will take this one 45-40, forcing a tie in the district as the Eagles get the 5-point victory. Alston with a team-high 16 points, including 8 in the fourth quarter. Snowden, 16 points, 11 boards to lead the Knights.
We now checking on another battle for first place. It's in the Peninsula District. Kecoughtan, the region runner-up from a year ago, taking on the defending state champion, Hampton Crabbers at Hampton High School. Chris, Kecoughtan won the first meeting, and you know Hampton wants to get revenge from that loss.
Well, this is pretty much a repeat of last year for both these teams. Kecoughtan with a one-game lead going into this one, but Anthony Cat Barber is going to make sure his teammates are playing well with the easy look down low for the two.
Samuel Royal with the bucket there, and Rajay Bullock, top of the key. Defender goes down, and he swishes it.
This time, the ball is going to be found in the hands of Barber, who again will kick out to Jordan Baker, and Baker hits the three from the wing, and that would be a theme for the first half for the Crabbers.
Jordan Baker, future ODU Monarch, got the touch early on, and it's Cat Barber with the steal. He's going to get it to go in transition, a guy who from baseline to baseline, he's as quick as they come in the state of Virginia and on the East Coast. Another Hampton steal. It's Trey Perry with the steal, but William Askew takes it right back for the layup for Kecoughtan.
The Warriors not being outdone here defensively in the first half, but they're going to have to find Baker. They don't find him here, and the bank is open late out in the peninsula as that one is good for three.
Jordan Baker turning out to be one of the difference makers here to go with Cat Barber in this battle between the two stars, Barber and Bullock. And then it's Marcel Haskett, the sophomore. He gets it to go off the glass and good, and the fans are into this one. This action is hot as it's 17-11 late in the first quarter.
And Matt, you're high on Haskett as a sophomore, aren't you? As he had a great battle with Barber all night. Barber this time will kick out to Baker. Might want to find that guy as he hits another three in the corner. He's got three of them now going into the second quarter.
Yeah, Jordan Baker certainly the guy who's hot, and why not feed it to him again? It's Jordan Baker, the big shot maker, another three-pointer. It is in as Hampton right now starting to pull away here. A much better first half start as last time the role players for Kecoughtan, Kalen Poe, Marcel Haskett and company really stepped up to help out Bullock, and Hampton right now they just can't miss from deep as Jeff Barnes gets it to go.
Kecoughtan trying to mount a comeback, but that's not going to help as Barber with the easy steal goes in with the two-hand flush calmly into the hoop.
Hampton's defense much better than the last time where Bullock and Greg Alexander certainly controlled things, and then it's right there you see Barber with the penetration move to a cutting Ciante Melvin for two, and then Baker here with the pull-up jumper in the corner. He's got the touch all night long.
When it's your night, it's your night, and one thing we saw out of Barber in this game was a great passing effort. As you see Barber and Haskett get into it a little bit, but Baker down low is too big for Askew. The easy score off the glass.
First he was hitting threes, now he's putting his defenders in the spin cycle, and now it's Barber with the ball in his hands. He's going to look for a little spinorama action right here as he cuts through the defense. Down the lane, he makes it look so easy for two.
I'm sure Coach Godfrey down in North Carolina State is happy to see that as Barber, again, working against Haskett. He's going to take the sophomore to after school now. Again, behind the back, just kind of running out the clock. Spins again, and Haskett just no match for him. And as you see where the layup goes, all he can do is put his head down and head back the other way.
Oh, the young fella's got the ball on a string as the fans exit out early. Hampton with a 63-40 rout of Kecoughtan, surprising as the Peninsula District leader goes down. Haskett with 13 points and Bullock with 10 in defeat for the Warriors, but it's Jordan Baker with 18 points, 12 of them coming from behind the arc, and Anthony Barber with 16 as the Crabbers and Warriors now tied atop the Peninsula District standings.
It's notebook time as we take a look at the Beach District. Cox Center Paul Grind scored 22 points and hit 8 of 12 from the charity stripe and an 82-58 romp over Princess Anne. And Kellam and Landstown, the girls both finished 9-1 overall in district play, creating a tiebreaker for the league title and #1 regional seed. And led by 9 steals from Jada Lee and Kayla White, and a win over Kellam, Landstown girls seal #2 seed for the beach tournament.
Our notebook in the Eastern District, Maury's Jaleel Ferguson, a perfect 10 of 10 from the field, 20 points, 10 rebounds, great effort from him, and a 77-55 win over Churchland. Malik Trent with 30 points on the board as Norcom gets by Lake Taylor. That means the Commodores and Greyhounds of Norcom will play for the district title and #1 seed in a tiebreaker game. And Granby girls, kudos to them, their first district win in 4 years by edging out Norview 38-35.
Now in the Southeastern District, Nansemond River Scott Spencer tallied a double-double, 21 points, 11 boards, and a 60-50 road win at Indian River. And Oscar Smith's Kadrana Lawrence nets 10 points and 13 rebounds for their own double-double and a 57-45 win over the Wildcats. That's her 5th double-double on the year. And finally, Indian River's Chelsea Harrison finished with 22 points, 12 boards, and 7 dimes, and a 13-point victory over Nansmouth River.
That's what you call filling the stat sheet right there. A private school notebook, Norfolk Christian's Latrice Hunter. Congratulations to her. She surpasses 2,000 career points. Her team does come up short against Williamsburg Christian Academy. Brian Kelly notches a triple-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. Atlantic Shores routs Hampton Christian 62-32. And the future Virginia Cavalier guard, Devin Hall of Cape Henry, supplying 15 points, 7 dimes as Cape Henry escapes versus Walsingham Academy.
And today's Virginia Prep's Player of the Week, Marcus Evans, guard from Great Bridge, a triple-double and a 26-point victory over Oscar Smith, 17 points, 11 boards, and 10 assists as Great Bridge finishes 18-0 in district play.
Well, Chris, we're all out of time. We thank you for watching another edition of the Cox 11 Sports Report. Stay tuned as the playoffs are getting closer. We'll talk to you again next time.